Mr. Chairperson, Director General of WTO, fellow ministers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin by extending sincere thanks to the government and people of Argentina for generously hosting the 11th ministerial meeting of WTO. I congratulate Her Excellency Mrs. Susana Malcora, Chair of MC11, on undertaking such a bold responsibility at a time when the WTO is confronting with formidable challenges in the history of its development. I appreciate Director General Her Excellency Roberto Aberto for this active leadership in our organization. Mr. Chair, Nepal as a member from the LDC community remains steadfast in its commitment to the rule-based, transparent, inclusive, and non-discriminatory multilateral trading system, epitomized by the objectives and principle of agreement in upholding WTO. We expect fair and equitable trade opportunities through WTO to eliminate poverty, create jobs, and achieve sustained growth and economic diversification to pave our path to sustainable development. The Istanbul Program of Action for LDC's 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and many other internationally agreed development goals have provided us moral inputs to do more for the growth and promotion of LDC trade to make it an engine of their economic development. Despite several years of effort, ground reality that the share of LDC exports has further gone down from 1.17% in 2013 to 0.98% in 2015 and likely to remain 0.91 in 2017. This sharply contrasts with the IWA goal of raising the global export of LDCs to 20% per annum by 2020. Mr. Chair, our experience in Nepal shows that comparative development inequity due to its landlocked topography has engendered very low growth in export trade as compared to ballooning imports over the years. We welcome the coming into effect of the Trade Facilitation Agreement and look forward to its effective implementation through partnership and collaboration. Development always remains central in our trade consideration. We find the development agenda is still very relevant and feel the need to implement all remaining Doha issues in good faith. In our view, implementation of Doha will prepare an even ground for taking up new emerging issues in the interest of all members' countries. Nepal welcomes all the declarations and decisions of the past ministerial meetings that address the specific issues of LDC trade interest, including those from Hong Kong, Bali, and Nairobi. The decision on DFOF and rules of origin complement each other and help enhance trade in goods. The decision on services, however, will benefit an important area of growth with high potential. We want to make sure that these decisions are effectively implemented by removing any hurdles seen in their implementation with joint efforts. International support mechanism, including Aid for Trade and EIF, can play important role in this regard. Mr. Chair, special and differential treatment provisions are an integral part of WTO system to provide policy space and level playing field for the developing countries, including LDCs, strengthening the provision of some important S&DT provisions as per the earlier mandate should continue. Industrialization, structural transformation, and diversification of economic of the poorer countries are known tools to ensure trade-led growth to sustainable development. Nepal, therefore, sees merit of G90 proposals on S&DT for concrete outcomes. Laying emphasis on the need to conclude the old issues in time, we stand for establishing a balanced, transparent, and inclusive old trade order while taking up any new issues without addressing the existing gaps inherent in the physical, digital, and regularity regimes in the LDCs. Any new rules or rulemaking will bring the LDCs to the brink of further marginalization. Mr. Chair, to conclude, I emphasize that the multilateral trading system must be strengthened and invigorated against all odds as there is no other system that can replace its equitable appeal and global applicability. I thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you very much.